Hey there, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. Today I'm going to be listening to MOS again. This is an amazing band. They're going to be playing Bang Bang, originally done by Jessie J, and this is their performance on America's Got Talent. I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe this is their first international exposure, which is going to be very, very cool. I'm super excited to see what the judges think of this band, because I don't really watch these shows, but I watch clips of them a lot, especially with musicians and stuff, and they don't get musicians playing trumpet, trombone, and saxophones all that often. And I know how good these girls are with the songs of theirs I've done. I think I've done three or four of their other songs currently. And I'm excited to see where they kind of started. I don't think this is where the group literally started, but this was their first big exposure. I'm not sure what style the music's going to be in, because of course the stuff I've heard before has a backing band and is very rock and metal interested. It has that kind of formation. This, I don't think, just from the screen captures I've seen, I don't think they have a backing band for this, so it's just the four girls. So I'm really excited to see how this goes. They're so freaking fantastic. Ever since I first found this band, just on a short, I remember I was scrolling on my phone and this short popped up, and I immediately, literally, I was sitting in the living room just down the hall that way. I watched this short, I stood up, walked over here, sat down, pulled everything up, and did my first reaction to them. I was so excited about what I had heard in that little short. So I cannot wait to get to this one. Real quick, I did want to let you know that if you are interested in donating to my channel, I do have my PayPal and my Buy Me a Coffee links down in the description. And if there's a specific song you'd like me to get to really quick, best way to do that is to request that with a donation. Those requests go straight to the top of the list. I get to them as quick as I can, usually within just a day or two. It's really important to me that if you're going to be generous enough to donate to have me watch something, you should get to see that reaction as fast as I can get it out to you. So thank you so much for any support you can give me. It really does mean the world, so thank you so much. But let's go ahead and switch on over. And here we go with MOS from America's Got Talent, with Bang Bang, of course originally done by Jessie J.
Oh, how you doing? How are you? And what is the name of your act?
We are MOS. Someone forgot their onion.
No, it's Mike.
Ew. It's not.
It is. Why AGT?
We want to introduce wonderful brass instrument culture in Japan to the world.
All right, well, it's time to go out, Moss. Show them your skills. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I honestly thought they were just MOS, because I know I don't have it written down here what it actually stands for, but I didn't realize they just called themselves MOS. I always introduced them as MOS. So I did pick this version that has the before the performance and I believe after the performance as well. So to see what the judges actually think.
Lotta, Anna, Ami, and Amir. Hi. We are MOS. Nice to meet you. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you and where are you from?
We are from Japan.
Welcome.
You don't ask a woman her age.
Sorry. You don't want to tell us?
年齢はちょっと言わないです。
No, she doesn't want to tell us.
Secret, top secret.
Is this your first time in America or have you been before?
First time.
First time. Okay. What has been your favorite thing so far in America?
We ate cheeseburgers last night. So yummy and big.
Nothing like American cheeseburgers.
I wish you all good luck. The stage is yours.
They're so sweet, and you can tell how much fun they're having. I think they're in Hollywood, in California. So hopefully they had In-N-Out. I know that's a big, big argument. Who's the best burgers? I love In-N-Out. I used to live in California, and I would go to In-N-Out 4 or 5 times a week if I could. I love In-N-Out. I know everybody has their favorite burger in the world. Mine is In-N-Out. So here we go. Okay, they've got a backing track. Okay, before we get, obviously it's going to be a short song because they only do parts of songs. So I'm actually going to back it up pretty significantly just because it is a short video. I love their energy, and this is, you can tell they're a little more choreographed here. I love, I've gotten to see them live, and I love how much energy they have live, and they're obviously bringing the crowd into it really, really well. I mean, it's cool. It's not my favorite, performance of theirs because they're having to deal with America's Got Talent people and equipment and stuff like that, but it's still cool, and I love seeing the crowd's response to them. It's really cool. Very, very cool. Okay, that's cool. They're doing kind of an encore. Nice little button on the end of it. That was really cool. Okay, so it doesn't have the judges talking about it at the end. That was really fun. Okay, that was MOS, M-O-S, with Jessie J's Bang Bang on America's Got Talent. I'm not sure when was this. This was, it says 23. And this is from, it doesn't say when the actual show was, but very, very cool. I love this group of girls. I love that they've done something so different from, Japan has so many amazing bands coming out of it over the last 10, 15, if you go back to some of the really big bands, 30 years, 40 years. But these girls have decided to do something different, and I love different, and I love what they're doing. This was cool that they got to be on American TV. A lot of the big Japanese bands that I listen to now, they come to America, and they have huge, large amounts of fans that come here, but they don't get the media exposure that some that I wish they did, so they could be even bigger here. But this was a big chance for them. I've always thought you got to be careful with these talent shows, The Voice and all those ones. But if you handle it right, I've always would love to see giant bands that I love that don't have the exposure go on these and just blow the judges out of their seats. But like I said, you have to be careful, because when you do stuff like that, you can kind of get trapped. I know, like, the winners from these shows, Simon Cowell kind of owns them, and I've heard some bad things about the contracts they get roped into. So on that stage, I don't want them to be involved, but I would love to see Bandmate just blow this crowd out of the water. MOS, I don't know. It sounds weird calling them MOS. They are fantastic, and they killed it. This was amazing. Really, really enjoyed this. Like I said, it's not my favorite song of theirs, but it's not my favorite song. Like I said, it's a song I know, from short videos and memes and stuff like that. But it was still fun watching them do this. I love watching them with a live backing band instead of the playback. But it was killer. This was really cool. Really, really enjoyed this. If you guys like this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.